today's story is Olivia the Princesses. Let's go. Olivia, Francine, and Daisy were playing princesses when Mom rushed in with exciting news. The royal family of Postonia was coming to town to visit their vacation castle, and everyone was invited to greet them at the airport. "A real king and queen?" asked Olivia. "And a real princesses, said Topia," added Mom. The next day, everyone cheered as the royal airplane roared to a stop, but Olivia was pushed to the back of the crowds and couldn't see. In a flash, the princesses climbed into the royal carriage behind the king and queen, and it sped away. "The princesses was so beautiful," said Francine. "Did you see that dress?" "I saw her back, I think," said Olivia. On the way home, Dad and Mom tried to cheer Olivia up. "Well, do you know what's even better than princesses?" Dad asked. "Cherry chocolate chunk ice cream," Olivia said. "That's just what I was thinking," said Dad. They drove to the ice cream parlor. Just as they were about to go inside, they heard someone ask for help. It was the king of Postonia. "It seems our carriage was broken a wheel, but none of us know how to fix it," said the king. "Well, Mr. King, sir, I think I can help," Dad said. He turned to Mom and the queen. "This could take a while. Maybe your highnesses would like to take everyone inside for some ice cream?" "Did someone say ice cream?" said a voice coming from the carriage. Olivia gasped. It was Princess Sitapena. As they headed inside, Olivia and the princesses stared at each other. "You look just like me," they both said. The princesses had freckles and Olivia's ears were bigger, but other than that, they could have been twins. As soon as they ordered their ice cream, Olivia asked Princess Setupina what it was like to be a real princess. "What do you do first in the morning?" he asked. "Ride a pony or have a tea?" The princess was about to answer when she spilled a tiny drop of ice cream onto her royal dress. "My dress!" she said. "A princess must never have a mess dress." "I will help you clean up," said Olivia. "I bet you get to wear pretty dresses like this to fancy balls," said Olivia. "I've never even been to a ball." "Well, you get to go to school and play with other children," replied Princess Setupina. "I wish I could do that, even for a day." Then Olivia had an idea. "We look so much alike. We should switch places for a day," she suggested. The princesses was thinking the same thing. They quickly changed into each other's clothes and agreed to have their parents bring them back to the ice cream parlor the following night, so they could switch back again. When it was time for everyone to go home, the king thanked Olivia's dad for helping him fix the carriage wheel. "Getting my hand dirty was most thrilling," said the king. "It's been a pleasure, Your Majesty." said Olivia's dad as he bowed. "See you later, Olivia," Olivia said as she climbed into a little carriage, dressed in Princess Setopina purple gown. "Ta-ta, Princess Setopina," said Princess Setopina as she climbed into Olivia's family's car, dressed in Olivia's lad clothes. They were on their way. Olivia went to the castle to spend the day as a princess, and Princess Setopina went to Olivia's house to spend a day as a regular girl. When they arrived at the castle, Olivia was in awe. There were turrets and towers and even a drawbridge. She rode Duchess the pony across the lower lawn, slid down the lower banister, and had a loyal tea party. She even had her own bullet. Butter! I wonder if Princess Setopina is having as much fun being me as I am being her, Olivia thought. Back at Olivia's house, Princess Setopina played fetch with Perry and banged on the drum. "Look at me, I'm getting dirty and making noise," she said. "How marvelous!" When Olivia's family sat down for dinner, Princess Setopina asked if they would be having peasants on the silver platter. Mom laughed and set down a paper plate with a sandwich on it. "A sandwich on a paper plate," said Princess Setopina with a big smile. "How delightful!" After a long day, it was time for Olivia and Princess Setopina to go to bed. They both missed their real parents very much, but they knew that they would be back home soon. At the castle the next morning, the Queen announced that they had to return home to Positonia sooner than planned. "But we have to go to the ice cream parlor tonight after dinner," said Olivia. If they couldn't go to the ice cream parlor as planned, Olivia needed to find a way to get Princess Setopina back to castle so they could switch place again. "Let's have a going away party before we leave," she said. "We could invite that nice girl from the ice cream parlor and her whole class too." The Queen agreed and sent the loyal porter to deliver invitations to Olivia's classmates and their families. Before long, the guests arrived and the going-away party was in full swing. Olivia was happy to see her friends, but it wasn't very much fun because they thought she was Princess Setopina. She was ready to be Olivia again. When the clock struck 4, the King and Queen announced that it was time to go home to Pastonia. But Olivia's family hadn't arrived yet. Olivia knew that if she didn't speak now, she'd have to go back to Pastonia with the Lure family. "There's something I have to tell you," she said. "I'm Olivia, not Princess Setopina. We switched places. Look, I have bigger hair and no freckles, and I am wearing black and white stockings." The Queen let out a gasp. "Princess, you are not wearing purple," she said. "This ice has gone on long enough. We have to get on our plane. Now, pledge to me that you will behave like a proper princesses, said the king. That reminded Olivia of the princess preludes that she had made up. That's it, the princess pledged. Pledge, she said to Prancing and Daisy. There's no such thing as a princess pledge, said the queen. Maybe in the Bostonia, Olivia said, but there is one here in Maywood. Olivia began to say the princess pledge. The princess and Daisy joined in. A princess's promise to be pretty, peppy, smell nice, sparkle a lot, sing happy song very loudly, and never ever be mean. When they finished the pledge, Francine smiled and gave Olivia a big hug. Olivia, it really is you, she said. But if you are the real Olivia, where is the real Princess Peppina? It turned out that Olivia's family's car had a flat tire, which is why they didn't make it to the party. The king leaned out the carriage and asked Dad if he could use some help. As soon as the carriage stopped, Olivia and Princess Peppina ran into their mother's arms. "Mom," said Olivia, "I miss you." "Muzzy," said Princess Peppina, running to the king, "I miss you ever so much." Olivia's mom was confused. Then the queen explained that the girl had switched place for a day, and it all made sense. Before long, it was time for Olivia and Princess Peppina to say goodbye. "I had so much fun being you," Princess Peppina said to Olivia. "And it was really fun pretending to be you," said Olivia. "Let's be friends forever." That night at bedtime, the real Princess Peppina told the queen about her amazing day. "I played with the dog, and I ate a sandwich on a paper plate," she said. At Olivia's house, the real Olivia told her mom about her time at the castle. "I rode a pony and had a tea party, and 7 even wore purple pajamas," she said. Their moms gave them a kiss and tucked them in tight, happy to have their daughters at home. "It's good to be home," Olivia and Princess Peppina said. "Good night, my little princesses," their mom said. "Sweet dreams," and both little princesses fell fast asleep. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.